Yeah, that's right. Love Architects, bro. Love them. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I have the sickest video for you. We're actually going for round 2 on this one. You know I'm talking about the one and only. We're talking about Architects. So I already did one of these before, and I really tried to hone in on like that Doomsday era. You know, they're more like emotional stuff. But in this tutorial, I'm going for that full 2025, energetic, seeing red Architects style. But first, before we get into that playthrough, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you learned something from this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you really like this video and you want to see the full tutorial, raw, unedited, then make sure you join my monthly membership where you can watch all of these videos unedited, unfiltered, raw. Not to mention, if you're a member, I'm giving away a BC Rich Evertune on August 16th to one of the members, and it could be you. I do that all the time in the members section. I'm always giving away stuff. Anyway, leave a comment. I respond to all the comments. All right, boys, here we go. Let's get into that playthrough, and then make sure you stick around for the tutorial where I show you exactly how I do all of this stuff. And look, if you're new around here, make sure you join the Discord. It's in the description of this video. You can always hit me up there and ask me anything. Okay, guys, let's do this. Enjoy. So, Architects. Architects is one of my favorite bands, for sure. I've been jamming their new album lately and I love it. So these riff ideas I'm going to come up with are more influenced by the new record. High energy, high paced. So we got the tempo at 155. Let's jam. Let's go ahead and program the drums, and you know that I'm using GGD's Architects One Kit Wonder mixed with my one shots. We're going to go down here and we're going to draw this. So we're going to put a kick drum here. Yeah, there we go. So I'll make this crash a little lower in velocity. Maybe something like this. There we go, just something crazy. Okay, sick, we have a beat program. Let's check it out. I like the way that this kit sounds, but I'm gonna blend the snare with my Modern and Massive 2 preset. We're just gonna use the snare to blend. Everything else is muted, which is easier on the CPU. So I'm gonna copy this down here, delete all of that, and only have the snare. Maybe something like that. I gotta record this in sections. Let's try it. Let's play back the demo and see. Let's take this in sections so I can get it pretty accurate. Sick. So we have the riff tracked. This is what it's gonna sound like. This choke here that I just put on drums, Architects does these a lot, so I think I'm gonna do something like this. So we'll just have the initial 1 right there. And then, yeah, we're going to do like the Architect's pan. And then we'll come back in. Yeah, so what we can use this is just like a flat out intro for everything. So let's print this and lo-fi it. Okay, sick. So now that we have that printed, it's going to sound something like this. And I just added some fuzz here. And then we add a little bit of CLA effects. Just on that crunch setting, I'm taking out some 500 right here just to scoop a little bit. Let's open some synth stuff and see if we can make a synth with this that's little Architects, kind of like industrial, you know? So for this, we're going to open up Arcade, and I'm going to link it to the master. Now to do this, we want to hit the tuning, which the tuning we're in is F sharp, and the key is F sharp, because I'm pretty much just doing opens. So yeah, that's cool. So we pick this, and then we could just kind of like draw this and kind of figure out what sounds cool here. So the cool thing about Arcade, and let's just print this really quick. The cool thing about this is a lot of these other little elements in here I could use for the course. So I have this printed, and I'm taking out a little bit of that 500 right there, and it's gonna sound like this. Next, it just needs like some sort of like buzzsaw underneath of it. So let's open up Serum, pick some random leads, and just start messing around. Sick. So I found a cool saw in Serum, and it's gonna sound like this. And here we've got some risers and impacts and 808s from drumnow.com. So we'll put those right here where the riff starts. Let's program some drums. Make it faster, like more newer Architects. Maybe on the hi-hat. Okay, sick. So these are doubled up here, and this is what this is gonna sound like. Definitely maybe newer age Architects like that, like really almost like hardcore sounding. Okay, boys, we got something tracked with bass. Let's check it out. We don't have a transition yet. We'll get to it, but this is the main verse 1 riff. And then that'll be our transition into our pre-chorus right there. So I'm thinking something like this. So maybe we could use parts of the intro just to keep it psychologically like the same. So something like... The trick is we want this guitar to probably stop on this fill, so all this stuff just hits like way harder. So it'd be like... Yeah, let's put these impacts over here as well. Yeah, we just need like a little bit of fuzz or like a glitch. Yeah, we could even use something like that. Sick. So that transition is going to sound something like this. Next, we just need some sort of like lead pad, like going on over this verse. Sick. So we got that recorded, and this is what this is going to sound like. I just added some reverb to this, and then we shifted it up with Alter Boy, so it's going to sound something like this. Just gives it some nice texture and flavor. I want to do a pre-chorus that's just typical old school Architects, like ringing out with some nasty feedback. So we got these drums programmed, and it's going to sound like this. So let's track some feedback here. Now let's track like a lo-fi part to put underneath all that feedback. Awesome, so the lo-fi is gonna sound like this. And we just need like rhythm guitars to go over it, so it'd be something like this. All right, guitar and bass is tracked, and this is the transition. Check it out. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this video, then make sure you join my monthly membership section here on YouTube, where you can watch all of this stuff completely unedited all the way through, like 5 and 6 hours worth of footage per live stream. But all of these how-to videos are backlogged, so once you become a member, you can go through that catalog and watch all of this stuff. Hundreds of hours worth of knowledge. When you're a member, hit me up. I'll make you a personal video and I post it in the members section so everybody can see it. Mixing or mastering or drum settings, guitar tone techniques. Not to mention, I do member giveaways. I'm doing a giveaway on August 16th where you could win my BC Rich Evertune Shredzilla. They're completely random and I spin a wheel with all the names on it. And second place is going to win the new Sleep Token kit and Mike Stringer Amp VST from Spirit Box. And third place is going to get a Sweetwater gift card for $100. And if you like the way this session sounds, be sure to hit up dustybowls.com where I have courses on how to mix and master. I also have courses on how to mix drums, drum presets. You can actually get this session that you're listening to. It's pre-mixed. All you got to do is load it in. You're good to go. And if you don't use Cubase, there's a video that shows you how all the routing and plugins are set. It's literally a no-brainer. Back to the video. Thank you. So I got these snares from drumnow.com on their snare effects pack, and they sound like this. I'm just going to put those on every other one, so it's going to sound like this. And then we need to add like a reverse guitar right here. And then that's going to sound something like this. Obviously that's just reversed. So I mean, when you reverse it back, you'll see it sounds like a regular note. And then so we just reverse it like this. So it just comes into that a lot more powerful because we're going into a chorus right there. Oh yeah, that's right. Love Architects, bro. Love them. Okay, sick. So I programmed some drums for the chorus, and it's going to sound something like this. Just something like basic Architects, and I'll show you kind of like where my head's at. Just lay down a dummy riff. Program the bass for it. Let's see what it sounds like. And again, I can't express how important this is to keep bringing back the intro. Just so like it psychologically gets stuck in your head right there. And like whatever that is, right, could be in the beginning of the song too. Now that's how like the octane core works. So if it's like, we da da 1 2 3, and then that would happen like right here too, where it's like, we da da 1 2 3. Right? So like you get those things like boom, they're stuck in your head, and it could happen like 3 or 4 times in this whole structure, but that's that octane core method. Now let's figure out some sort of production here for the course, because we pretty much have everything else. So we just need to do a little something with some strings potentially. All right, I got something programmed here. It's just something that repeats over and over. still need to take out a little bit. I would say around, it's got to be around 300 to 500 somewhere. See, we don't want it too high in the mix, but we just want it enough to give it some sick melody, right? So we're just gonna find the hi-hats. Yeah, I like that one. Let's commit. And honestly, the final thing I think we need is just like a pad that goes underneath of it that's just kind of elevating the sound. Let's just take that up a whole octave. See if this sounds better. Yep, let's print that, that's it. Next thing we would do is see if we can come up with a cool lead right here. Honestly, I'm gonna put that effect in front of this just to give it the exact vibe. So I'm gonna open up another version of Tone Hub. This is my favorite lead tone. I really like this one a lot. So let's see if we can like create something with this. Thinking something like that, boys. Let's commit. We're committing to the lead. We're committing to tone and everything. I just love it so much. I don't want to think about it again. You know what I mean? I just want to print it and be done with it. Let's go, dude. That's how you write like architects and sound like architects in 2025, baby.